Hello to my extraordinary students. My name is Marietta Sise, or you can call me Mrs. Sise, and I'm the teacher who will talk to you on the radio. I wish I could see you in person, but I know that you will listen carefully and do your best. Before we start, I have an important message to share with you. The team here at Rising Academy is doing what we can to protect ourselves from the coronavirus. We hope you are also following all the government's rules so you can remain safe too. Last time we spoke about wearing something over our nose and mouth for protection. Do you remember why we need to do this?
Yes, they want us to cover our nose and mouth when we go out so we can protect ourselves from the coronavirus entering into our bodies. They also want to make sure that those who have the virus but do not know they are not spreading the virus to healthy people.
Very good. This is exactly right. We are supposed to cover our nose and mouth when we go into public because we need to protect ourselves from coronavirus germ. This germ can enter into our system through our noses and mouths. So when we cover them, we are blocking the germ from entering our bodies. If possible, avoid large gatherings of people altogether. Do you know why we need to do this? Do you know why we need to do this?
We need to avoid large gatherings in order because sometimes people can have the coronavirus and not know it. If this is the case, they can give the germ to people without knowing. This is why the government had told us not to be in crowds.
Very good. You really know how to protect yourself, Peter, against the coronavirus. I hope you can tell your entire family how they can stay safe during this time. You can help fight the sickness by doing all these important things. Last time I gave you an assignment to do, talking to the people in your safety network. Did you remember to do it?
Yes, I spoke to the 3 adults I choose to be in my safety network. I told them why I felt safe around them and told them I would come to them anytime I needed help. They were so happy to hear these things.
Very good. I'm sure they felt so happy. Today, I want to talk to you about some things you should tell your safety network. When you tell your safety network that you are feeling bad, it is important that you tell them why you feel this way. Sometimes things can make you feel shy or make us feel embarrassed to speak. However, you choose these people because you trust them. If they make you feel safe, you can be brave and tell them why you are feeling bad. When you talk to them about why you are feeling bad, they might need to talk to someone else about your problem. When things are against the law, they will have to go to the police station to discuss what you told them. But you are brave. Your safety network and the police want to make sure you stay safe so you can continue to grow and be healthy. Do you understand?
I understand. You are telling me that I should tell my safety network whenever something happens to me that makes me feel bad. Sometimes they may need to go to the police with what I told them. But I am brave and understand that they want me to grow and be healthy.
Very good. You have really learned so much. I hope you can feel strong now. That you understand who is your safety network. Now it is time for our lesson. Today we have another reading session together. I'm feeling great because I know we'll do lots of fun activities. How are you feeling today? Remember last class we practiced the sentence, marine organisms live in salty ocean water. We practiced blending sounds like E and R to read and write the words like chip, chap, dig, dirt, bead, and bird. Last we read and discussed the passage, the ocean is like a layer cake. Also, I want to remind your families about your assignments. Hello, families. Please ask your child about the diagram they drew of the ocean with the sunlit zone at the top layer, the twilight zone at the middle layer, and the dark zone at the bottom layer. We are proud of them. I am sure they did an extraordinary job. For today, we have the following activities. Number 1, we'll do an activity called sentence warm-up. Number 2, we'll do an activity called sight words. Number 3, we'll do an activity called sound workout. Number 4, we'll do an activity called write and read. And number 5, we'll do an activity called read aloud. Let's have a great class together. First, it's time for a sentence warm-up. Today, our practice sentence is, sunlight does not reach to the deepest part of the ocean. You listen while I say the sentences 2 times. Then I'll tell you when it is your time for us to read the sentences together. Ready? Listen first. Sunlight does not reach to the deepest part of the ocean. Sunlight does not reach to the deepest parts of the ocean. Okay, when I say your turn, then we can all say it together. Ready? Your turn.
Sunlight does not reach to the deepest part of the ocean.
One more time.
Sunlight does not reach to the deepest part of the ocean.
When I hear the sentence, sunlight does not reach to the deepest part of the ocean, I think about lights from the sun going into the water. Where the water is shallow, the lights can enter. But as the water gets deeper and deeper, the sunlight cannot make it. That means the deepest parts of the ocean are very dark because there is no light there. The daytime and the nighttime looks the same. Now I want you to think about how you would do a drama for the sentence, sunlight does not reach to the deepest parts of the ocean. Will you be creatures living in the darkness at the bottom of the ocean? Or will you be the sunlight trying to shine through the water? Or will you be the deep water blocking the sunlight from coming in? I want you to think for about 5 seconds of how you will do a drama to show the sentence, sunlight does not reach to the deepest part of the ocean. Okay? I hope you have your drama ideas ready. Now I'll say the sentence and you'll do your drama. Ready? Your turn. Wow! The students here with me did a wonderful drama. I wish I could see your beautiful drama at home too. I am sure you did a great job. Now I have some questions for you. When I ask the question, if the answer is yes, stand up. If the answer is no, sit down. If the answer is yes, stand up. If the answer is no, sit down. Let's begin. First question. Does sunlight come from a lantern? Next question. Does sunlight come from the sky? Next question. Does sunlight come from the moon? Next question. Does sunlight come from a cell phone? Wonderful job answering those questions. Now let's say the word sunlight. I wonder if you can tell me how many syllables there are in the word sunlight. You will listen while I clap the syllables in the word. Then I'll tell you when it is your turn to try. Ready? Listen. Sunlight. Sunlight. Ready? Your turn.
Sunlight.
Again.
Sunlight.
How many syllables in sunlight?
2.
Yes, there are 2 syllables in sunlight. Sunlight is one word with 2 syllables. The root words are sun and light. Is sunlight a noun, verb, or an adjective? Remember, a noun is a person, place, or thing. Sunlight is a noun. Sunlight is a special type of light. It describes light that comes from the sky. Now it is time for our sight words. Sight words is another new part of our lessons where we'll review. Now it is time for sight words. This is a new part of our lessons where we will review sight words. Sight words are words that we use a lot, so we want to be able to read them quickly when we see them. In your notebook, I want you to have a special place where you can write your sight words. Every day you'll put your sight words in the same place. It could be at the front of your book, or it could be at the back of your book. But you need 4 pages only for sight words. On sight words, page 1, you will write the number 27 and 28 with a space next to each number for a word. Now go ahead and write 27 and 28. Now you will write the sight word I tell you to write next to the numbers. Number 27. Write the word one. This word has 3 letters and it is spelled O-N-E. Number 28. Write the word had. This word has 3 letters and it is spelled H-A-D. Let's also review numbers from before. Last time we had 2 other sight words. They were number 25 is the word from. The word has 4 letters and it is spelled F-R-O-M. Number 26 is the word or. This word has 2 letters and it is spelled O-R. Fantastic! Now we'll play a sight words game and I will say a word and you will point to the word in your notebook and will say how to spell it. It could be sight words that you wrote before. Ready? Let's go. Have. Point to the word have. Look at the word and read it.
H-A-V-E, have.
One. Point to the word one. Look at the word and read it.
O-N-E, one.
Had. Point to the word had. Look at the word and read it.
H-A-D, had.
From. Point to the word from. Look at the word and read it.
F-R-O-M, from.
Or. Point to the word or. Look at the word and read it.
O-R-O.
One. Point to the word one. Look at the word and read it.
O-N-E, one.
This. Point to the word this. Look at the word and read it.
C-H-I-S, this.
They. Point to the word they. Look at the word and read it.
C-H-E-Y, they.
Great job with the sight words today. Remember, save those 4 pages in your notebook for your collection of sight words. We'll add more sight words in our next session. Today in sound workout, we'll practice 2 keywords. Keywords means it is the important word for today. Today we are learning about how the letter R plays a special role when we are reading our vowels. In English, we have letters that are called vowels and letters called consonants. Is the letter G a vowel?
No, the letter G is a consonant, not a vowel.
What are some other consonants?
Other examples of consonants are B, T, M, N, P, H. There are many consonants.
Is the letter E a vowel?
Yes, the letter E is a vowel.
What are some other vowels?
The other vowels are A, E, I, O, U.
The letter E makes the sound E, like in the word gem. When the letter E is followed by the letter R, those two letters together make a different sound. The letters ER together makes the sound R, like in the word jam. Let's listen again. Gem has the letter E in the middle. Can you draw the letter E in the air with your finger? Gem has the sound in the middle. Ready? Listen. Gem. Gem. Ready? Your turn.
Gem. Gem.
The next keyword is jam. Jam has the letters ER in the middle. Can you draw the letters ER in the air with your finger? Jam has the R sound in the middle. Ready? Listen. R, jam. R, jam. Ready? Your turn.
Jam. Jam.
Those are two keywords. Gem, jam. Listen. Gem, gem, gem. Jam, jam, jam. Ready? Your turn.
Jam.
Now I'll say a new word together with the keywords. I'll say it 2 times. The first time, just listen. The second time, when you hear the 2 words with the same sounds in the middle, I want you to stand up. You have to listen closely. It can be hard to hear the sounds in the middle of the word. Number 1 is fed. First time, just listen. Second time, stand up when you hear the word. Fed, gem. Fed, jam. Fed, gem. Fed, jam. The correct answer is fed, gem. They both have the S sound in the middle. Number 2 is fan. First time, you just listen. Second time, stand up when you hear the same sound. Fan, gem. Fan, jam. Fan, gem. Fan, jam. The correct answer is fan, jam. They both have the R sound in the middle. Number 3 is net. First time, just listen. The second time, stand up when you hear the same sound. Net, gem. Net, jam. Net, gem. Net, jam. The correct answer is net, gem. They both have the S sound in the middle. Number 4 is hen. The first time, just listen. The second time, stand up when you hear the same sound. Hen, gem. Hen, jam. Hen, gem. Hen, jam. The correct answer is hen, gem. They both have the S sound in the middle. Okay, now I will only say the words 1 time. Listen carefully and stand up when you hear the same sound. Number 5 is nod. Nod, gem. Nod, jam. The correct answer is nod, jam. They both have the R sound in the middle. Number 6 is heard. Heard, gem. Heard, jam. The correct answer is heard, jam. They both have the sound in the middle. Number 7 is 10. 10 gem, 10 jam. The correct answer is gem 10. They both have the S sound in the middle. Number 8 is Tom. Tom gem, Tom jam. The correct answer is Tom jam. They both have the O sound in the middle. Okay, great job everyone. That is the end of sound workout. You were working very hard. Let's do a small brain break to celebrate. We'll do a breathing exercise. Please stand up. Now breathe in and raise your hands above your head. Breathe out and put your hands down. Again. The last time. Well done. Now it's time for brilliant blending. Are you ready? Today we'll practice some words that have vowels with and without R in the middle. Number 1, first you listen. N, a, d, nod. N, a, d, nod. Now you can try. Ready? Your turn.
Out, nod.
Again.
Out, nod.
Number 2, first you listen. F, a, n, fun. F, a, n, fun. Now you can try. Ready? Your turn.
Out, fun.
Again.
Out, fun.
Number 3, first you listen. T, e, n, 10. T, e, n, 10. Now you can try. Ready? Your turn.
10.
Again.
10.
Number 4, first you listen. A, d, hard. A, d, hard. Now you can try. Ready? Your turn.
Out, hard. Out, hard.
Number 5, first you listen. F, e, d, fed. F, e, d, fed. Now you can try. Ready? Your turn.
Ed, fed.
Again.
Ed, fed.
Number 6, first you listen. T, a, m, tam. T, a, m, tam. Now you can try. Ready? Your turn.
Turn.
Again.
Turn.
Excellent work. Now I'm going to spell a word for you to write. Then we'll read the word together. Number 1, write the word spelled H-E-M. Now try to read and pronounce this word on your own. Listen while I sound out the word. Hem. Hem. The word hem has the vowel E, so it makes the sound E. Your turn.
Hem.
Again.
Hem.
The word hem means the sewn edge of a piece of clothing. For example, you can say, the hem of my skirt needs to be fixed. Number 2, write the word spelled H-E-R. Now try to read and pronounce this word on your own. Listen while I sound out the word. Ha. Ha. The word ha has the vowel E with an R after it, so together ER makes the sound ah. Your turn.
R, ha. R, ha.
The word ha is a possessive pronoun of she. For example, you can say, I love my mother and her cooking. Number 3, write the word spelled T-E-S-T. Now try to read and pronounce this word on your own. Listen while I sound out the word. Test. Test. The word test has the vowel E, so it makes the sound eh. Your tongue.
Test. Test.
The word test means a set of questions to see what someone knows. For example, you can say, Teacher, do we have a test tomorrow? Number 4, write the word spelled T-E-R-M. Now try to read and pronounce this word on your own. Listen while I sound out the word. Tam. Tam. The word tam has the vowel E with an R after it, so together ER makes the sound ah. Your turn.
Tam. Tam.
The word term means one part of the school year. For example, you can say, I'll study math every term. Number 5, write the word spelled G-E-M. Now try to read and pronounce this word on your own. Listen while I sound out the word. Gem. Gem. The word gem has the vowel E, so it makes the sound eh. Your turn.
Gem. Gem.
The word gem means a valuable stone that has been cut or polished. For example, you can say, my necklace has a gem on it. Number 6, write the word spelled G-E-R-M. Now try to read and pronounce this word on your own. Listen while I sound out the word. Jam. Jam. The word jam has the vowel E with an R after it, so together ER makes the sound ah. Your turn.
Jam.
The word jam means a very small living thing that causes sickness. For example, you can say, we wash our hands to clean off germs. Fantastic! By remembering that the vowels make a different sound when they are together with the letter R, you are able to read so many new and interesting words. Now our last activity today is read aloud. We are going to read you another non-fiction passage about marine biology. Non-fiction means that the passage is about things that are real. This passage is adapted from the website Wonderopolis. The passage is called Salty Ocean. Hearing that title makes me ask questions like, why is the ocean salty? Where does the salt comes from?
Oceans are areas of salty waters that fills enormous basins on the Earth's surface. Ocean water is salty because it contains large amounts of dissolved minerals. These minerals are often called salts. Depending on which part of the world you are splashing around in, about 3.5% of the ocean water is made up of salts. Water near the equator is usually saltier, while northern waters are usually fresher, meaning they contain fewer salts.
The ocean floor contains huge amounts of minerals that are eroded and stirred up by the ocean's natural motion. As the movement of the water and waves erodes the ocean's floor, minerals are dissolved into the water and the amount of salt increases. This is how the ocean constantly replenishes its saltiness.
Wow, what an interesting reading. Based on what we've read and learned, maybe we can answer some of the questions we had at the beginning. How salty is the ocean?
In the passage, I remember reading the sentences. Depending on which part of the world you are splashing around in, about 3.5% of the ocean water is made up of salt. Water near the equator is usually saltier, with northern waters are usually fresher, meaning they contain fewer salts.
But why is the ocean salty?
Let me think. In the passage, I remember reading the sentence, ocean water is salty because it contains large amounts of dissolved minerals. These minerals are often called salts.
Where does the salt comes from?
I know. In the passage, I remember reading the sentences. The ocean floor contains huge amounts of minerals that are eroded and stirred up by the ocean's natural motion. As the movement of the water and waves erodes the ocean's floor, minerals are dissolved into the water and the amount of salt increases.
Well, this is what I understand. The bottom of the ocean has rocks with minerals like salt. When the waves move against the rocks, they cause erosion and chip away small pieces of the rocks. Then the minerals from those rocks dissolve into the ocean water. That makes it salty. Now, students, I have an assignment for you. I want you to take some salt and mix it into a glass of water. See what happens to the salt. Take some salt and mix it into a glass of water and see what happens to the salt. Okay, students, let's recap what we've learned today. We practiced the sentence, sunlight does not reach to the deepest part of the ocean. We practiced blending sounds like and to read and write the words like hem, ha, test, tam, gem, and jam. Last, we read and discussed the passage, the salty ocean. Boys and girls, this is the end of our class today. We're so happy you were here with us. You were extraordinary. We hope to talk to you soon. Goodbye and stay safe.